Hello, Libra. How are you? Welcome. Going to do, well, in case you're wondering why is Cindy doing a zodiac reading? Well, you can go to Aquarius, the one that I put out this week on Monday, the first one, and at the very beginning I explain it all. I'm just a conduit. I just do what Spirit tells me to do. So that's what I'm doing right now. But no, actually, it's nice to connect with Libra. I'm going to do past, present, and future energies for you. Starting with my energy oracle deck. Past, present, and future. Sorry, I'm just very distracted. I'm recording this on Easter Sunday, and I'm going to say, I'm going to make a prediction, at least in my area, that I think the virus cases are going to go up in a week or two. Because I think people are visiting on Easter Sunday. I think they are. I'm seeing cars parked in the street that I don't normally see. I'm seeing cars parked in driveways that I don't normally see. And I'm seeing people going out in some really nice clothing and getting into their cars and driving away. And I know the churches are closed, so they're not going there. Anyways, let's see what your past, present, and future energy is. Oh. Who had that same card on that spot? Pisces? I think Pisces. Was it? Wait. Let's see. You have a card, a significant card. Yes. Yes. Your future energy card is exactly the same card as Pisces. We're going to have to work through this because it's a serious card. All right. You'll find out in a minute. It's okay. Wait. Gotta know where to go. You have to stay the F at home, so don't go anywhere. Just sit and watch the video. All right. So now we're going to do the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Past, present, and future for Pisces. Oh, jeez. Libra, what is going on? Libra and Pisces. And you guys kept coming into my Leo reading. So confusing. I can't handle the cross watching. Oh. As I say that you guys kept coming into the Leo reading, I will show you the underlying card of your energy oracle deck. Is the Sun card, which is the Leo energy. Okay, the past, present, and future for Libra. Oh, I knew it. Oh my gosh. So your energy oracle card, you have the exact same card in the exact same spot as Leo did. The heck? What in the heckers? Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that happen before. That's so strange. What is going on in the world? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to be pulling out tarot cards. So, in your past, you have the Bear card and the Journey card. So the Bear card is the exact same card that Leo had in the past. They had rest and meditation though. No, was it Leo? Yeah, it was. It was. It's a very, so in the past, you were getting ready to go somewhere and do something, I want to say. Maybe you did. Maybe you actually went somewhere. It feels like a new adventure, some sort of new something you wanted to go and do. And it was very, very, something that felt really for you. Like this bear energy is very divinely guided, very protective, divine spirit guide sort of energy around you. And you felt some sort of calling towards something that you really wanted to do or someone you really wanted to be with. Like this is, your bags were packed, ready to go. That's what the past was. Your present is interesting. You have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and the Spider card. Spider card to me is a lot like the Eight of Pentacles in the tarot. So something you were working on here. Something you want to put a lot of work into. I feel like though you want to put a lot of work into voicing something. Like speaking about something, speaking out about something, saying something, communicating. There was a lot of work into communicating something here. That's your present. It's creative though. And now, so this is the real interesting thing. Like, so you have the Spider card in your present, and now here's your future. Don't get too upset. We have to pull out tarot. We'll figure it out, okay? You have the Tarantula and the Deceit card for the future. I've never pulled this deck and had these two cards sitting beside each other like this. You know, and it's interesting because they're both arachnids. One is one that makes a web. Tarantulas don't make webs. None of the ones I know about do, unless there's some rare species that do. If they do, I think it's just to like, or is that a different type of spider that, you know, puts the webbing on a rock or something and lifts it up and down to hide? They're pretty funky little guys, aren't they? The things that they come up with, what they can do. But for the most part, the tarantula will sit and wait, or the tarantula will hunt to actively go. Where this is a spider creating a web. And it's funny because I said, like, as I was talking about the words that needed to be spoken, and I'm looking at this spider in the web, it feels like you're saying something here because you're anticipating the response to be over here, and then it will cause you to do this, and then that response will be this, and it's almost like, you know, luring in what it is that you want to come into your web. With your words, with your communication. Luring in, like, Interesting. But then, now this is the funny thing. I feel like the tarantula is a different entity. Like, this feels like you. This feels like you. It's something you're working on, something you're doing. You have a wee little plan here to lure something into your web. And maybe it was something that you were trying to journey towards, and now you can't go towards it for some reason, so you're trying to lure it in. It's kind of cool. I like that. The Gemini in me is like, oh, that's a cool little plan. Let's see where this goes. Okay, so Deceit and the Tarantula, though. I need to pull cards on this one. They're both really red. Yeah, see, now that car's never in the neighborhood with that loud muffler. They're both very red, very fiery, hot energy here. Now, I always talk about the Deceit card. No one can really deceive you except you. That's the only person who can deceive you. I mean, someone could deceive you early on and you don't realize that. But then when you do you make the choice to completely exit yourself from the situation? Or, you know, this is where it goes a lot of times, where people have invested enough into it, if it's a relationship or a job or whatever it is. And you kind of say, all right, I know that this is... You may not consciously say it, but subconsciously you kind of make a choice to accept it because you're gaining something from it. So you allow the deceit to go on. It's an acceptance. It's like, okay, well, I make this much money here and I know my boss is screwing me, but like, okay, I didn't realize this person had a drinking problem, but you know, they're a really good cook and they're really nice to talk to at night, or, you know, like, you're giving something up for this, usually. You're usually aware, oh my gosh, look at the split. Okay, the Devil and the Queen of Swords. I don't know what this is, but you probably need to cut it out. Whatever this deceit is. This does not feel like the Devil. Is it kind of a good way to combine those two energies? Ugh, I know, I hate giving the tarantulas a bad rap. I just find them creepy. I can't help it. I don't like spiders to begin with. Spiders and centipedes. Oh my gosh, I can't handle them. I don't like them. Oh, they give me the heebie-jeebies. I feel like shivers. I don't like it. And then a tarantula is just like a spider covered in hair. It's very difficult for me. It's very difficult for me to deal with. So I would put it as devil energy, like the feeling that I get from it. So, did I show you the underline for the... So look at the octopus. This is the underline of that. There's an awful lot going on intuitively in your head. An awful lot of thinking too. Okay, so let's start clarifying these 3 cards for each little section of your past, present, and future. Yeah, it looks like whatever you were journeying to, you felt it was the sun, because I'm just noticing like the underline is the sun and it's number 1, and then number 2 is the journey. It's almost like you had some sort of clarity, understanding. I get this, I know what it is. I'm going to go for this. So what do we, oh my God, and who came out first? Huh. The King of Swords is at the bottom. All business-like here. That's your energy though, Libra. Wow. I'm ready to pull this out to start clarifying what I just pulled out. I'm thinking, oh God, what's going on here? So, the past, remember, was the bear and the journey. Boy. Okay, you got the Devil card, the 5 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups here. This is Pisces. Well, gosh. That card, I have to get it with my foot. It fell off the front end of the table. Oh, and that, gosh, everything is falling off the table. What's going on? Libra, I'm feeling like some really weird energy in this reading for you. Really weird. Okay. I was looking at this going, why did I feel Pisces at the beginning of this? It was the deceit card, because it's sitting in the same spot. It's like you and Pisces are both heading towards the future, some sort of deceit here. The Devil card, the 5 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups was in the past here. There's something toxic, something holding you in. But it's disappointing. You know what I get from this? I get that this Queen of Cups is controlling the cups. It's not supposed to be a controlling energy, the Queen of Cups. Usually it's the King of Cups that's controlling. I just really feeling it the way it's sitting with these 2 cards. She's looking at this energy and she's controlling. She's got her hand on her cup. Nobody's putting anything in that cup right now. No. But you know, this card feels like trying to offer the cup. Trying to offer some cup here. But there's toxic energy around this. Well, yeah, and look at one of them's drinking from a cup in this one. This is so unusual. Whenever it's eating, oh God, they're really grotesque. Look at, she's drinking from a cup. One of the feminine energy that is at the bottom here. This can play out however, like you can be a guy and you can be housing this feminine energy. There's something to do with love here. There's definitely something to do with love, deeper feelings and emotions with all this cup associated with the Devil card here. Somebody's pulled back. Somebody has pulled back affection, I feel like, in the past. Somebody pulled back affection. Their feelings. You were offering and there was no, don't you put nothing in that cup. So the Journey card looks a bit like a leap of faith too, like you tried to go for this and it was that, no, I don't want your cup today. I don't want you to have my cup. It was very, made you feel, yeah, not good. Okay, so then we go into the present, which is this fifth chakra and the spider, you know, and this is what I feel like. You need to talk about something. There's something you need to talk about with someone, and maybe it's this person who's not letting you put anything in the cup. You're trying to be really creative here. You're really working on it. This is a hard little worker, this spider, and being really creative. You are trying to draw this person in. It doesn't feel, you know, at first I thought, well, maybe you're being like really sneaky. Like, what are you up to? No, I think it's actually really nice. That's just the Gemini in me being like really judgmental. Like, what are you doing? No, I think you're really legitimately just trying to creatively bring this energy back towards you or this person. There's unspoken words here that you want to speak. And then I don't want to call them clarifiers yet. They're just adding to the story because I'm going to pull clarifiers. The Hermit card, the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. I got to tell you, this Hierophant has been all around the block this week in everybody's readings. You know what? The Five of Cups and the Five of Wands have been too. And I gotta say the Hermit's been around a bit. It's like a lot of... People are frustrated, I think, right? People are frustrated and it might be coming out in unusual ways. I want to say in the past too, I kept sort of getting this visual of people that have been stuck in a house too long together and just like, don't talk to me, don't touch me. Just like, ah. You know, Pisces is also a very empathic, intuitive, mutable energy. So... And the Pisces energy might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed if they're cooped up. I'm just putting that out there for the Pisces. Libra. The Hermit. Somebody's pulled away here and you're fighting for it, and I feel like it is a deep connection because we have the Hierophant. So somebody's pulling away, but you're fighting for this. You're fighting for it. There is conflict here. There's a deeper spiritual connection between you or someone else. A deeper commitment too, so it could be a marriage. I'm getting too, oh, this is interesting. I'm getting the energy of a little flash just came into my head, a little message of somebody stuck in the house with their mom. So this could be that too, like maybe when sort of things happened or you just organized yourself so that your folks or your mom or an older parental person came into the home. This has been a little intense. You know, because they may still be trying to mother you. It's like, yeah, no. I'm in my 40s now. I'm in my 50s. You're not gonna do that, Mom. What are you gonna... Listen, you've been up too late at night doing that. And it's like, you know, the tension. That's what I'm feeling here. It doesn't feel like... Because I did a reading, oh, the Leo one felt like, yeah, this was the end of a relationship. This feels like it's just built up tension almost from being stuck together. It's the best way to describe it. Okay, so the future. The future, we have the tarantula. The future's not too bad. You're gonna need to work some more. But so we have the tarantula and the deceit card, right? So the other cards that have come out to kind of tell us more about the story are the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. There's that Eight of Pentacles is what reminds me of the spider card in the present, right? Working on it creatively here. So, I feel like your tarantula is your Two of Cups. You're both a spider, right? You're both a spider. You're equal. You're like counterparts here. You're counterparts. But a little bit different. Yeah, of course. You're a little bit different. Now, I'm sorry, it feels like there's hairs on me. Yeah, the Two of Cups is definitely you and your tarantula. There's some sort of indecision sitting here with the Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, something that you're working on. I'm also feeling though, because both of these cards are showing us coins, the Deceit card and then this Eight of Pentacles. He's got coins and money in his hands. There may be some sort of disagreement coming forward about money. How money should be used, how money should be saved, how it should be divvied up right now. I mean, a lot of people I want to say, are probably in some sort of financial constraint. Even if you have like a big nest egg, some good savings to go off of, or your income hasn't been directly affected yet, it's still like you still have to think, well, I don't know how long this is going to go on, how things may change. Like, you still got to think about the moolah. So let's clarify. Okay. I really feel like that this is a story of people who've been stuck inside too long together. Okay, let's see. The queen, she got her hand on that cup. Why has the queen got her hand on the cup in the past? The Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. She doesn't want to start anything new. Maybe just not right now, or she didn't then. And it's funny because you had the Journey card here. You wanted to go and do something new. Either she didn't or circumstances played out, and maybe it's the COVID thing because the Four of Swords is here. Just taking time out and resting and recuperating. Kind of saying like, you know, when I'm done doing that, then we could maybe have some sort of a new start here or new beginning or discuss. The Devil. The Devil. Ooh, it's the Page of Wands. So maybe you're feeling a little frisky, or you were feeling a little bit frisky, and it's like, no, don't. Well, I said, like, don't touch me, like that kind of energy. I don't know. And the Five of Cups. Well, what do I do? Oh, you have to go in the bathroom and spend some time with yourself. I know I did say that. I've been cooped up too long too. So the Five of Cups. Oh, okay. The Seven of Swords and the Ace of Cups. I feel like you're trying to move away from this energy and trying to get a new beginning here because you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This was your journey in the past. Like you were ready for something here. You were absolutely ready to go and do something, and then it got stifled. So that's the past. Let's not dwell on it too much. It's the past. Now, right now, we've got, okay, let's look at this Five of Wands. I think it's linked to the fifth chakra. Like even an inner conflict, you're not saying something or not communicating something because you're not sure how to do it, or you're thinking about it too much. You're thinking, well, if I say this, maybe they'll think that and this will happen. Or if I say that, well, then maybe this. You know, I just feel like a little bit of that. So what are we getting here? Oh, look at you. You're trying to balance romance. It looks like. You're just trying to balance the romance, Libra. There you are. Justice and the Knight of, what's this guy? Knight of Cups. Jeez. You don't know how to get this romance going. You want to bring balance to the romantic aspect of your life. Well, why not? Why not in this kind of time, right? Like, yeah, do that. But if someone in the house is cranky, it's a challenge. So, you gotta make them not cranky. Yeah, she didn't look like you can approach her. Just a little look on her face today. I wouldn't do that. No. This person, I think, just needs time. They might just be feeling overwhelmed or something. The Hermit. Somebody's gone within to throw a lot of cards on the table. That's a big story. Oh, jeez. Okay, the Ace of Swords and the Lovers came up first. The Hermit. You might be trying to really decide who this partner is that you want. That's true. It's the other thing that could be going on. Spending a lot of time with people that normally you would only get spits and spurts with because you go to work and then you come home. Kind of going within and thinking, my gosh, is this what I really want for myself? Now, 5 other cards came out here about the Hermit off to the side here. The Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. That's a lot of cards. I said it was a lot of cards. With the Hermit in the present. Oh, wow, you got 2 pages here. You were looking for something. Oh, and you had the Page of Wands in the past. The only page you don't have here so far is the Page of Pentacles. Really, really, really wanting something new. Really, 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 really want something new. Something like, something that nurtures you. I feel like you're patient. I feel like you've got all the patience in the world right now. If it could get you this Two of Cups, feeling really equal here. Maybe feeling like sort of rejected or dejected at this point with what you've got or who you're with or however that's going. I think it's a good, you know, advice too for people not to make big decisions right now. I think people will see much more clearly once we all can go outside again and go back to work and do stuff. And then you can decide if this is not who you want to be with, because it's a stressful situation. It's not the best situation to be making decisions in, right? But it does feel like with all of these pages, you want a new beginning in the passion and the desire that you have within. You want a new beginning in feelings and emotions. You want a new beginning in truth and understanding and exploring, you know, the knowledge about yourself and someone else. What are you trying to do with the spider web? I know. It's a nosy. Oh, look at you. You're trying to bring some sort of balance in. This Six of Pentacles has been going around all over the place too. I can't believe how often this card comes out lately. And then I watch other readers like Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. I'm feeling as if a lot of stuff feels like incomplete, unfinished somehow, unfinished business for a lot of people, which I feel like you are feeling, or whoever's coming into this reading. I gotta tell you, I think there's people that watch all my readings. It's getting confusing because I don't feel like I'm just picking up the energy of all the Libras that come in or all the Leos that come in. There's a lot of cross watchers. How this energy flows right now. People have more time on their hands. So this Six of Pentacles is really speaking to me lately of something that felt incompleted. And you sort of got cut off from it, you know, when you went into quarantine, went into lockdown, went into shutdown, went into stay the F at home kind of energy. And this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to bring it back. Now we have the Hierophant. That's a pretty powerful card. Temperance. Boy, yeah, this one, there isn't a reading that this card hasn't come out in yet. So this deeper spiritual connection, I think, is... you are going to have that for sure if it's not with this person like that, because it might with all these pages too. It could be going into a direction like it's just just going to feel brand new with this person. If not, if it's someone new, it's going to happen. But yeah, like everything is on hold, so it takes time. It's all about balancing right now, balancing your feelings and emotions. This Deceit card, let's clarify it right away. The Deceit card, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Wheel, or the Wheel of Fortune. This Eight of Swords has been coming out a lot too. I think because there's a lot of people that people can't see or can't go to. Something blocking you, something holding you back. There's so much. Gosh, I could swear I could just, if I did, nobody would watch it though. If I just did one reading for the entire planet. Everybody's in the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is the desire. It's like, there you go, end of reading. Because there's something here, and I feel like you don't have all the information, or you won't have all the information in your future. This is feeling like a very tight energy reading. Like in terms of I talk about past, present, and future, it feels tight. Like it feels like it's all happening within 1 week. Like it's a very tight energy. Because sometimes I do these readings and it feels like, you know, well, this past could be like from a month ago. And a lot of them have been. Like it feels like kind of when things just before, you know, a lot of the numbers started getting bad in Europe and then North America kind of shut down with this COVID. That seems like where a lot of the past energy has been in these readings, but yours does not. Yours feels fairly fresh. This feels like a very fresh past, and the present is just hot. right behind it. And this future energy also feels like that. Like it's yeah, it's really tight energy. The deceit card. I'm feeling like maybe you feel deceived. I don't know that you feel deceived by an individual though. I think you feel deceived by situations and circumstance with this wheel card, with the Wheel of Fortune. I think you feel like the universe is just screwing with you, like... And it's leaving you in complete indecision. You don't know what to do. You just feel like, I can't do anything. But maybe that's part of the deceit. Feeling like you can't do anything. You can always have a nap or read a book. I know what it is. That you can't do anything about whatever this situation is. It's definitely something romantic here with the Two of Cups twice, the Lovers, the Knight of Cups. We got all these pages, and Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Wow, yeah. Like there's something new here you really wanted. Oh, I feel your pain. Okay, the Two of Cups. Oh, jeez. The Five of Pentacles. See, the Two of Cups. So this is where I am. It's just like, this energy is tight. Like, it is tight. I know I'm talking fast because that's what it feels like. Like, it just feels like it's just coming in so quick here. So this Two of Cups that we're clarifying for the Tarantula and the Deceit card, you feel like out in the cold with your Two of Cups, or who you think is your Two of Cups. You feel like you can't reach them. They can't reach you. You can't do this. And then you have the Two of Swords twice. You got her and then the other one. The Two of Swords twice here. You're not making a choice, not making a decision because you feel like situations, circumstances outside of your control have the control. There we go. So it's a control issue. Don't we all have that? The Two of Swords. Wow. Yeah, you've been stifled. The Four of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. In the future. I really feel like that this is energy. I don't feel like this is actions. I feel like this is thoughts and thought processes, particularly with the Spider card in the present. I feel like you are just going to continue to think about something like maybe this Two of Cups energy, and it's, how do I get this offer? You have a lot of deep feelings and emotions here, but with the Seven of Wands, it's just like you can't do it. You feel really defensive about trying to do this, even though it's what you really want to do. Because the Queen of Cups was over here, and now you're showing up as this King of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, I forgot to do an advice card for... I feel really bad. I should have done... They had long readings anyways. They were okay. Wow. Your Eight of Pentacles is the Empress. You really want to work to... It's something here you really want. The Empress always comes up. I always like... I kind of... At this point, I just say, you know what? She's like the prize in the box. She's like that. She's like, if you walked into the store and you had always imagined what the perfect whatever it was. Usually it's a person. And there it is on the shelf. Oh, really? There it is. I never thought that could actually exist. And there it is. And there it is. The Eight of Pentacles, the Spider. You're really trying to be creative here. It's something that you're feeling some sort of imbalance in this connection. You want to bring balance back to it. And you can't reach this Queen of Cups cup. The cup is not reachable. The hand is on it, whether it's the person doing that or it's situations and circumstances outside of your control that are doing that. It really seems like you cannot get to this person. And you really want to. And we have, yeah, the Octopus all in your head about this. Obviously, my gosh. Definitely all in your head about this disappointment, lost opportunity. Yeah, I can see that. And the Sun though, but you do have the Sun here as the underline. Because was there any more aces left? No, now that's all of them. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is everything for you. It is. It's everything for you, which would be what the Sun represents, because you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Swords, and now you have the Ace of Wands. The King of Swords is sitting here thinking. You guys are thinking, well, what else do you have to do, right? What else do you have to do but, you know, look at all the seeds that you've planted up to this point. What's working, what's not working, and how do you want to make this work? Yeah, I don't blame you. What else are you going to do? The underline is a Judgment card. One day we can all go outside again. One day. No, sometimes it feels like a long way away. And I tell you, when I see all these people visiting, and it's hard. I saw someone over here, though, getting a relative into the car. Really feeble. Everybody's dressed really nice. And I didn't realize this person, I guess because I never see them come out of the house, they're in a wheelchair. And I put the wheelchair on, I'm thinking, this is the last person you should be taking out to visit somebody. I know. They get lonely. I know, it's hard. It's really hard. Okay, advice. See, I can talk to you guys like this. You guys, I always say, I come into Libra energy. It's time to pull out that psychiatric chair or couch for me, Libra, because I'm going to vent. I'm going to vent to my Libras. Oh, it's too many cards. That's half the deck. That is too many cards. Okay, advice for Libra here. Advice for Libra. I feel like they need help with their relationship. Oh, Seven of Wands. You should fight for it. I'm kind of getting with this too. You will get better perspective at some point. You will have a better perspective. And that is hard right now. Because we're all sort of trapped in our own little boxes, right? So it does make it increasingly difficult to think outside of our own little box. Our little minds start playing all sorts of games on us. Good, look what you got at the bottom, the Four of Wands. Celebration and partnership, friendship and love. One day, just not today, right? So that's it. There you go. Okay. Oh, Libra, I feel for you, my friends. Thank you for allowing me to do that reading for you. Stay the F at home, and maybe we'll all get outside again one day. Okay? Be gentle with yourself, guys. Bye.